I'm Delusion Dispeller Dee Dee, and this is, I believe, day 5. I might have put day 4, but I meant day 5 of my walking. I definitely have to go and get the mail, for one thing. Just finished eating a little bit of a couple tortilla pizzas. Just tortilla sauce and vegan cheese. Daya cheese, however you say it. It was delicious. Who needs any thick crust pizza when you can just take the Daya cheese on the tortilla and put it in the air fryer and bam, you got yourself a nice little cheese pizza. You can put whatever else you wanted. I wish I would have bought mushrooms. Sorry, I just got off work and I'm tired. We had a Valentine party and it was tiring. It's a long day. So, but I need to get out and do my walk. And so I shall and am. Whew, man. It is nice out today. It is beautiful. The sky is just bluer than blue, as you can see. The sun is shining. It is a lovely, lovely day. And, yeah. So I decided our next YouTube personality to talk about will be none other than Vigilum. Phil. Hey, Daniel, Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, Daniel, did you hear about the shooting over, I don't even know where it was, but sorry about that. I think it's just my connection on my phone. Oh my goodness. Now it's a little chilly because the wind's blowing at my face again. And it feels like it's blowing right through my body. Oh my gosh. But the walk must go on. I just should have dressed warmer. I didn't think I needed to. The sun's out. It's beautiful. Oh, well, live and learn, I guess. Anyway, back to Phil. What do I think of Phil? Well, I've known Phil for a while. And we actually had a conversation, I don't know, maybe it was a year ago, maybe it wasn't even a year ago, about a circumstance to which I gave him a warning. And as I warned him about the circumstance, he found out that I was right, I'm sure. I wish he had listened to me before any damage was done, but, you know, like I said, live and learn. I don't like anybody being hurt by people or situations, and I clearly had already gone through it. But you know, when you try to tell people things until they experience it, they don't always listen. And I talk similar things to what I did, and I tried to let him know before it happened, and I just don't like seeing people hurt. Okay, anyway, Phil, as a person, he's a little eccentric, not in a bad way. He marches to the beat of his own drum. I don't think there's anything really wrong with that. I think he's got a temper. I have a temper. I don't show it on YouTube very much, but once in a while, you guys know I rage. I do. I definitely get in rages. And Phil does too. Not very often, though. I think Jeff on his channel has really kind of balanced him out, which is nice to see. Even though neither of them make sense when I listen to them together. I'm like, huh? What? What does that even mean? And I think it's because I'm so out of the loop of the whole YouTube drama stuff that I don't really know, you know, what's going on with all that. And I'm okay not knowing. What I do know aggravates me most of the time. The comments I do read, especially about me, especially misrepresentations of me, they bother me. So the less I know about what people are saying about me, especially, the better. Anyhow, so Phil is he's a likable guy. I don't think he's, you know, distasteful in any way, shape, or form. His channel is very, versatile. That's the way I would describe it. It's never the same thing twice. It's very, like I said, I don't really understand his channel. Even when Jeff is on there, I'm very much just kind of lost as to what they're even talking about. I think it's because they're so cryptic on purpose. And on here, you almost need to be cryptic. But back when I met Phil and Laura, we got pretty close, I think. I mean, in my mind, we did. I think we were kind of friendly with each other. I think Laura is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous and a very sweet person. But I think if you push buttons on somebody, they're going to snap eventually. And I think she had her moments, and now I don't ever see her online at all, on camera, or hardly even talking online. And it's probably better for her not to. And it's sad to me, though, that, we lost the Phil and Laura show. I think it was really entertaining and enjoyable. But like I said, Phil and Jeff, that's a good pair too. Everybody's channels are evolving as time goes on. Based on need and circumstances, we all kind of feel like, well, time to take a different direction. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's your channel. You get to take it the direction you want to. YouTube gives you that right. So that's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about Phil, because when I did get to know him, I liked him. I found him very nice, decent, respectful. He even, like, if I go into his chat room and he sees me there, he'll say, "Oh, Dee Dee's here, we can't cuss anymore." Like, and that's respectful to me. I'm not saying you can't. I mean, it's your room. You do whatever your room entails, But I find it respectful that he honors my beliefs and my preferences if I come into a chat room. And that's really nice. So I'd say he's a very respectable person for the most part. With Phil, like, if y'all are in some kind of crazy thing and you're mad at him because he said or did something, I don't know about it, because I'm not all up in that. So, yeah. His bird kind of drives me a little crazy, but it's not because the bird's chirping, because birds chirp, obviously. Excuse me. What I want to see is I'd like to see his bird on camera while it's chirping, so that it's not just this noise in the background that kind of sounds like a squeaking gate, like a gate that needs to be oiled, or a squeaky door hinge. I would like to see the bird on camera. If that's possible, Phil, show us the bird that is making all the noise. I loved seeing his fish, his big fat fish. I loved that fish. I guess they must have given the fish away or something to his son or something. I thought I heard him say. I don't know. But yeah, I just like, that's probably just a me thing, that if I hear noises, I like to see what's making the noise. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, Phil is pretty much like any other of the recent YouTube people. He has his channel. He chats about current events, mundane things, relationships, other creators, whatever's going on YouTube. And if you're into that sort of thing and you care about who doesn't like who, or who said this or that, and who's doxing who, and who made a video against who, or whatever, then you probably enjoy his channel a lot. I'm just not down with all that. So, should the topic ever change into something of interest to me, I would, of course, stay and hover and hang out in Phil's chat. Also, he's on rather late at night, and I'm tired at night, and I've tried to make myself go to bed at a fairly decent hour. Lately, it's been midnight. I get about 5 hours of sleep. I need to be getting more hours than that. I'm just not tired earlier. That's the problem. I'm so interested in everything around me, and there's so many things I want to do, and I look around the house and I'm like, oh, this has to be cleaned. This needs to be done. So it's hard to settle my mind at night. Even when I'm laying in bed, I'm still interested in whatever's going on online, or talking to my husband, or hanging out with the cats, or whatever. So it is whatever it is. Okay, so that's my take on Vigilum. Phil, for whatever it's worth to anybody. Anybody cares. And even if you don't, it's my take on it. I'm just looking for interesting things to talk about, which, anybody's wondering why I chose this topic. It's because of a poll that you guys said that's what you wanted me to talk about. And I even said, as one of the options, if you didn't like those options, let me know what you want me to talk about. I can only go on what you tell me. So, that's why. Alright, well anyway, I guess that's enough of me babbling for now. That was my day 5 walk, talk, and lurk. And it's dedicated to Phil, Vigilum, and Laura, Lady Scrapper. Yeah, I miss the old days, I do. I miss when we were friends and used to talk and, fraternize a little more than we do. But times change, life changes, people grow, and people go. So welcome to the world as we know it. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. I will leave you with this. I've been kind of learning about what Valentine's Day is all about. Valentine was a Catholic martyr. Hi, Sophie. He apparently disobeyed the King Claudius II's command in marrying people, like people that wanted to get married. Claudius said, we don't want these guys hooking up with women because they're fighting, they're military people, and if they are involved in marriages, their mind isn't going to be, thank you, Sophie, their mind isn't going to be on fighting to defend us or whatever. And this king was pretty crooked anyway. Claudius II, hey, Val, hi. Claudius II was the evil, lecherous, terrible king, just like Caligula, who was, I wouldn't even say worse. They're both equally on the same pathway, the same level, I would say. Just evil people, evil guys. And well, then his wife wasn't a whole lot better. Claudius's wife, I forget what her name is, Millerella, I can't remember now. Whatever, I was reading it today, but she was very, very flighty, we'll say, with the gentlemen of the king's court and other people, and I guess even the servants at some point. Valentine's is good. It's not bad. And basically the king had her killed at one point. And then Valentine came along, I guess, later on, when the whole military, don't marry the military guys. Don't let them get married to the women because they won't, have the focus on the military. Valentine decided that he would disobey the king's orders, and as a priest, he was a priest or a bishop or something, he decided to make it happen for them. If they were in love, he was going to marry them. Hey, Dana. Oh, wait a minute. That's not Dana. You're not Dana. I don't like that. That's not appropriate. Okay, never mind. Ugh, these people. Probably the same people that did it the last time. I know some people don't want me on here, and frankly, I don't care. I don't really care. I talk about what I want to talk about on my channel. Stay over in yours if you don't like it. Simple as that. I'm allowed to have a channel, not because you guys want me to, but because YouTube says I can. I'm not talking to anybody in here. I'm talking about the people out there, outside of this channel, who are on other channels and other places that want to try to take me down and discourage me. So, yeah, it's not going to work. Thank you, Phil. I plan on it. I have enough friends that are starting to come back and talk to me on here that I'm feeling pretty strengthened and able to continue what I do. Anyway, so Valentine disobeyed the king's orders, provided the marriage ritual for those who were interested. Okay. There was more to it than that, though. I'm trying to remember what the rest of it was. It wasn't just that he married people. Oh, it was that he had been talking to the king's daughter, I believe. and kind of writing to her. I don't know if he's ever actually met her in person. And then he was talking to the king's daughter, I believe, about Christianity, about converting to Catholicism. And then he tried to convert the king into Bible ways. And when that happened, the king had him killed. I won't explain how because it's very graphic and gruesome and disgusting. But that was Valentine, and that is what we celebrate as the Day of Love. Why? Because when Valentine wrote to Claudius II's daughter, he signed his last letter to her, um, something about love your dear Valentine, or signed dear Valentine. I don't remember. But yeah, that's basically it. And we call that the Day of Love. And it was the day he was martyred and killed that we call Valentine Day. So, I don't know. It's odd the way things have evolved and originated and stuff in life. But that is the truth. That is the story of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. I don't know whether it's Valentine Day or Valentine's Day. You want to go in and get some food, guy? Bowie's out here now. Bo man. Here, let me flip this around so you can see the man. Hey, Bo. Hey, the Bobo man. Where you going? Come get some food. It's getting a little chilly out anyway, bud. It's time to go in. All right, anyhow. So, yeah, that's all I had to say about that. All right. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Mom, look at my hair. Oh, my goodness. Very windy out, too. Soon I will color my hair, and this gray garbage will not bother me so much anymore. Yay. All right, so today, in just a minute, when I get off of here, I am going to go to the allergist, and I have to go and get, sorry, I got sauce on my face from eating pizza. I didn't even notice that. How rude. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm so human sometimes. I'm going to the allergist to get patch tests done, where they just put strips of patches on your back that you might have allergies to things. Hi, Fluffy. Um, don't know where I know you from. I don't think I've met you before, but I think welcome to the channel. It depends how this whole conversation transpires. Anyway, so yeah, gonna go and get the patches put on me so I can find out what else I'm allergic to besides milk. I did have one peanut butter cup that was heart-shaped today. And no sooner had I swallowed that sucker that my throat started hurting, my nose started getting congested, and I just felt like I had the flu. So, a minor. Don't think so, Fluffy. I have not heard that. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know where you're coming from with that. I don't remember there ever being a story about a minor considering Valentine's Day. But I have no idea. Maybe there are other stories about it, but no, Valentine was an actual, I guess, an actual person. Yes, this is a kitty. This is Momo, my oldest kitty. Well, second old, no, she is the oldest. She's the oldest kitty of all of them. Anyway, I was looking at some cute puzzles today. I think for my next puzzle, when I have some money, I am going to buy a Nebelung puzzle. There's a really cute Nebelung kitty puzzle. I think it's 500 pieces, which is what I'm aiming for, is another 500. I want to do that. So there's another option of taking a picture of my cat and sending it in and getting a puzzle made of it. That was another thing I thought. But that's like $30 for one of those puzzles. So I don't know if I really want to pay that kind of money for a puzzle when I could probably get one cheaper. But we'll see. I don't know. All right, so yeah, today was Valentine party, and like I said, going to get my allergy test. Tomorrow I'm going into work for a little while, and then I'm getting a couple days off for various things. And, well, one is the weekend, obviously. And then Monday is a holiday, so I get that day off too. So, yeah. All right. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I am going to get going. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and chatting with me. Um, just know that when I tell my opinions on other people's, streams or channels or whatever, I never mean anything rude or harmful or disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I generally don't even comment on people that I don't like. So that way, no problem with that. I won't fall into the temptation of, as they say, bashing or bad mouthing somebody. I'd rather just not say anything because that's, the kind and sensible thing to do. Thanks, Val. Yeah, she's pretty. She's very old. She looks like she's got white eyeliner on though. That's what I love about her. No other kitty has those markings. She's so pretty. All right. Anyway, um Val, I'll tell you what I told all my other friends on my other live streams. If you would like to be in touch with me outside of this crazy world of YouTube, there's something called Marco Polo where you can video chat with me back and forth if you want. Um, all I would need is your phone number to hook you up on it if you wanted to do that. If you don't, that's fine. Just throwing that out there, just giving you an option in case you want to kind of dig behind the scenes and find out what's really going on in Dee Dee's life because Dee Dee can't talk much about anything super openly because it becomes a big mess. Awesome. Okay. Val, do you still have my email address? delusiondispeller@gmail.com. It has not changed in many, many years. You can definitely write to me or you can give me your email address and I will send you the info to join me on that. Eventually, I hope to have a lot of friends on Marco Polo because it's such a safer idea than YouTube is, and people can't take it and make videos about it. People can't tap into it and smear you or dox you or bother you about it. It's a private one-on-one video chat that involves nobody but the person you are talking to and yourself. So kind of like Facebooking or FaceTiming, I guess. Okay, interesting. Well, if that is true, I don't particularly like that person, so I will just block them. There we go. No problem. Thank you for letting me know. And I don't like your name, so you can just head on out too. Both of you. I don't know you. I don't recognize your name, and I don't trust people that much anymore on here. So, bye-bye. Have a happy Valentine's Day at whatever new room you hang out in. Because if I get uneasy feelings, then I hit the hide button. You already said hi to me, Sophie. Why are you saying hi again? Yeah, you're making me nervous too, so I'm just gonna hide you as well. There we go. All right. I know I can trust you, Val, because you've been with me for a long, long time. And for me, it's not about the numbers in the room. It's about the trust in the room. And if I don't trust you, you're gone. That's just how it goes. That's how I roll. Because I don't have to have people in my inner circle if I don't want them there. And I don't entertain nonsense. So, yeah. All right. So, Miss Val, can you email me? And we will Marco back and forth. And I can kind of keep in touch with you throughout the day and stuff. Maybe even let you know when I'm going to go live so you can be there and watch me. Yeah, my room, my rules, my life, my channel, my little space. And yes, I know people can still scoop from it what they want and say what they want about it, and that's whatever. I don't care, but I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to be who I am, and nobody's running me off of YouTube. They haven't been able to yet. They're not about to. Wheezy, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Welcome. What's new, Wheezy? What is new, girl? Ooh, okay. We are getting close to my time of leaving, but that's okay. I can talk for a few more minutes. I need to buy some ant traps, because these ants are getting really bad, and they are biting ants. I hate killing anything, but honestly, if it's me breaking out from welts from ants or them losing their lives, then I guess the ants go. This is a new thing I started too. They're called gua sha something, gua sha stones, and you're supposed to use them like on your skin like this to lift up the musculature and circulate the blood around the different tissues and stuff. Yeah, email me. I will be waiting. Oh, I'm glad you're being blessed. That's good to know. So glad to hear that. Me too. I'm very blessed. But yeah, so gua sha. And I think you're supposed to like rub the same spot till it gets red, but I don't do that because I don't want to have big red spots all over my body. Alright, anyway. I don't have anything else to talk about, y'all. But I appreciate you coming in today, everybody. Thanks for hanging with me and walking with me and talking with me and lurking here and doing whatever you do. And I promise to always keep this channel as safe as I possibly can and not entertain the crazy riffraff from other regions that decide to come in and try to disrupt my chat. I don't go for that stuff. Hi, Mav. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you on the next live stream. Walk, talk, and lurk. Bye-bye.